Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Devil's Advocate. Happy Halloween on Blessed Samhain to all of you. I hope you have your costumes on, I hope you have parties to go to, have an amazing evening, whatever you're doing. I want to again thank everybody who's subscribed to my channel and all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you for commenting on my videos and liking my videos. It means the world to me that people are listening to my videos. Like, that is amazing. That's something I didn't even think I'd get one subscriber, let alone I think I'm 25 now. So that's amazing, and thank you so much for being here. So today we've got a lot to discuss. The first thing is Rachel's big return to YouTube. She's come out with a new video about Amber's recent live stream. And in her video, she didn't really address her community post. She said the money's going to Beck, which is really good. And there was a lot of mixed comments in the post from her video. Like, some people were like, "Thank you for giving money to Beck. Like, we all make mistakes," and other people are more suspicious. They're a bit more like, "Well, would you be giving this money to Beck if we hadn't said it? Like, if you hadn't been open about what you'd done, like, would this even be happening?" And she still read out a couple of Emily's screenshots to prove a point in this video, which I found very bizarre. Like, you're still bringing her into the situation after everything she's done. Like, I would just, like, not be having any of it. Yeah, and, like, there was one comment on her video that said, "It's very weird you doing a video about someone taking accountability and addressing their community post when you've just done a video not addressing your community post." And Hector Kana didn't address his community post, and I just feel like there is a lot of, like, discrepancies about that, and massive contradictions as well, which is wild considering they want to be a bit holier than thou. Like, we're not like Amberlynn, look at how she is, look how she does all these things. And, like, they're literally doing exactly the same things themselves. It's just extremely bizarre situation. I also felt in Rachel's video she belittled Amberlynn's mental health a lot. I mean, I definitely agree that she does use it as a way to manipulate her viewers when she's done terrible things, but I also disagree to an extent that it's always deliberate. I definitely think she has mental health issues. I think watching her for quite a while, you can't really deny that at all. Not that it's an excuse for her behaviour at all, because it isn't. But it's definitely there, and it's definitely a point that we need to keep remembering, that Amberlynn Reid is not very well in a lot of different ways. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't put up with the abuse that she gets thrown at her in her live streams. And I don't think anybody on the planet should put up with abuse like that from everybody. But as soon as you, like, start defending her and saying, well, it's not okay to constantly berate her on her live streams, and it's not okay to, like, make fun of her weight and her mental health and blah blah blah, you become a quote unquote am baby. And so you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, to be honest, in this community. Like, you either are an am baby or you're on the side of the reaction channels. There's no middle ground. And I think a middle ground is, the grey area is important, because, there are critical thinkers. There are people who think differently to that. But as soon as they voice it, they get berated by the trolls on Amber's live stream or on reaction channels live streams. And yeah, I don't think that's very fair either. It's a shame that this is the kind of community that it is, and that's why I wanted to make this channel, so people can have a voice on situations and we can discuss it critically with each other and how we're really feeling about it. And it's great that this community is building. I'm just so grateful for having like-minded people in my community, and I hope it grows and I hope it keeps going, and it's a safe space for us to share things that are going on in Girl World. yeah, so Amberlynn, she came on tonight and did a live stream. It lasted 33 minutes, because it was very mixed in her comments. You know, it was very much like making fun of her weight, making fun of like her life, like calling her a cat unaliver constantly, and then it went from like the other way where people were saying they liked her Halloween costume and how they like what the favorite horror movies were, what they were up to on Halloween. So it was very, very night and day in that chat. But I do think people are starting to open their eyes to the amount of hate she gets online. Um, but most of it we do hear from like third party information. Um, Obviously, like 100% Bex was a survivor of Amberlynn. 100% Amberlynn has done some horrific things. But can't believe that every single thing like that she does, like moving or breathing, or just generally like trying to live her life, can be turned into something so negative and horrible, you know? Like, you know, she wore a jumper the other day that had cat hair on it, and everybody just like ripped into her. Like, you have cats, you get cat hair on you. That's just life. You know, I have cats. I have a black cat and a white cat. They're the ones who have inspired my cover photo for my channel. And, you know, before I got the white cat, I never really worried about cat hair because I only really wear black. So it never really bothered me before. But now I have a white cat, I do have white cat hair on me sometimes. Like, and that's just life when you have pets, unfortunately. But not Amberlynn. See one cat hair on Amberlynn, oh my god, she's the dirtiest person ever. Like, her hygiene gets brought into it again, and it's just constant, and I would not put up with that. Like, and I don't see why she should have to either. Whether you pay her or not, like, you treat everybody respectfully, and I don't really understand why people think it's not okay to do that to her and call them babies. Like, how unfair is that? Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of where I am with that whole situation. It did pee me off that Rachel came back and didn't talk about her community post at all. She just said she was going to give the money to Beck. Did find it weird to use Emily's screenshots to prove points about Amber. Like, you know, if I was her, I'd just like wipe Emily from the existence of my channel anyway, but that's not happening. And yeah, Amber all dressed up for Halloween, so let's see what happens in the next live stream, or whether she actually does start I can't speak, vlogging again soon. And yeah, we'll go from there. Well, thank you for joining me again today. If you have any thoughts or opinions on this video, please leave a like and comment below. I'd love to hear your opinions. If there's any other content creators or anybody you'd like me to look into and talk about, please let me know that as well. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd absolutely love to have you here, and I hope you guys have the best Samhain / Halloween like ever. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for your time. Bye.